Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Here.
Thank you.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's
You
up?
like Glenn?
Yes, please.
Sweet.
So where are we? What's going on here?
Yeah, so we're in Portsmouth, New Hampshire right now.
It's like we're in a van.
So nice.
We're also in a van. We're in both. We're hanging out
Portsmouth.
at the LFOD after party, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Drinking some LaCroix.
Yes.
And yeah, just hanging out.
I'll cheers you in a second here.
Cool.
We're one-handed.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers. Can you get in there, Valerie?
Cheers.
Cheers.
So you guys are... Can you get up there so you can be in it too?
All right.
I know you're going to be pretty close to him for the next 6
Okay.
months, but you might as well get used to it. So what's going on? Why is this van a thing?
Well, I just finished grad school.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was going a little crazy there for the past couple years. Just working a lot, various projects. Really wanted to take a pause, do a little pivot of the way I was living life and assess like where I wanted to live and what I wanted to be doing. So I want to do something crazy, and I said, Ben, would you like to do something crazy? And then we decided on building a van
Yeah.
and planning on traveling across the U.S. because everyone in America should be able to go see America and all the national parks and the enormous beauty that's here.
How many
And I
parks
haven't
are you
seen many
hitting?
things.
I mean, as many as
Hopefully,
possible.
like most of them.
Most of them. Realistically, probably like...
Yukon will be tough to get to.
Yukon's
Yeah.
going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Hawaii is going
Apparently-
to be a very hard drive.
So 60% of all national parks are in Alaska, so we're gonna
Yeah.
miss all those. But other than those, hopefully we'll see a lot.
It might be like next summer.
I'm excited to see like
Airdrop the van.
Airdrop
Yeah.
the van. Yeah.
like definitely Yosemite,
Yep.
Yellowstone, the Badlands. Probably just like roll through the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
We've been to the Grand Canyon already.
Acadia, of course.
Check that out again.
Arches is amazing if you can get to
Arches,
Arches.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's like some camping, like the good camping spot you have to get reservations for. So gotta check that out.
I camped at Hamburger Rock while I was out there, and there were no reservations.
No
It was cool.
reservations at Hamburger Rock.
Yeah,
Okay, good to
recommended.
know. Thank you.
Good to know. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, basically the whole idea is like to be able to be free and sort of explore and do it in a way where, you know, we're able to be very comfortable no matter where we are. I mean, we'll definitely be hiking and camping and all that good stuff, but when not doing that, having like an actual house basically is awesome.
So what are some of the modifications that have taken
Some
place?
features?
Yeah,
Some
please.
features?
That's what the people want.
We
Yeah,
want the
so
features.
let's start with the bed.
Yeah,
Ben, do you
I
want
mean-
to pop out and show the...
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, we're on it.
Right, so first of all, we built the bed at a height where Ben could sit on it
Which
because
is
that
important.
was important because he's a tall guy.
Yeah.
The bed is a full-size bed, so like plenty big enough for two people.
So it's just like a full-size mattress.
Foam
that fits
mattress.
Exactly.
Underneath we have like 8 storage, like we have 8 wooden crates that fit perfectly under here,
Okay.
which is going to be our storage. And then on either side, the bed can be popped up into a couch. So
Oh, like a
on this-
futon.
Yeah, so it basically becomes a futon. So it'll be like this.
That's amazing.
To like be able to sit inside, and then you can do the same thing to sit facing out as well. So like on a glorious day like this, you can pop it that way.
Yeah. Which is great. We just don't have the support set up yet. But
We're so
it's a
close.
very low-key setup, so low
Yeah.
technology.
Very nice though.
Right
Look at
above
these.
you is a vent fan,
Yeah.
so to provide fresh air
Fresh
all
air.
the time. And then our cedar planking on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, the smell is
Has
great.
a nice smell to it.
Exceedingly difficult to make the curve happen, but
Yeah.
it's possible.
Nice craftsmanship.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I am definitely not a carpenter or a she.
but we're learning.
We're learning.
Then we have solar panels on top of the van, which are powering this bad boy over here. Which
Yeah.
itself,
What's that kicking out?
So it's a 1400 watt lithium ion battery. And depending on what your load is, I mean, it'll last several days without solar coming in. So I mean, it's big enough that you have that kind of built-in redundancy, which is key because it's powering both the lights. If you want to hit the lights real quick,
So it's power these lights.
these LED lights,
with a
Very
dimmer.
nice.
as well as the fan. It's also
Yeah.
powering the fridge that you see over there. That's like a hyper efficient fridge freezer.
Mhm.
And then
It also has like regular plugs and
Yep.
USB ports for cell phones, laptops, and each sort of regular charger.
exactly.
Neat.
And the last feature that you can't really see yet, but will be here is sort of like a butcher board top for this whole kitchen space.
Okay.
And it'll have a recessed sink, and actually we're putting in a DC water pump. So when you turn the handle on the faucet, it'll flow water just like it was in your house,
Wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
Yeah, and then it'll just be these two buckets will just be fresh water and then that gray water.
Hmm.
So just have to dump it every once in a while.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's basically just a little tiny home in here. We're gonna also have a camping stove, but that's runs on alcohol, not propane, so that it's safe if we want to cook it inside as well.
Yeah.
For some hot dogs,
For hot dogs.
indoor
That
dogs.
number one diet on the road.
I'm gonna get the solar real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get up there on the solar.
Okay.
Probably a little pollen.
No, looks good.
Yeah, so
Oh.
yeah, so the two panels, they're 100 watts each, and they feed in through the top of the ceiling down here. And so this is all just like RV lap sealant, and then they come in under the roof and sort of around the side into the battery. So yeah, I mean, this setup's pretty simple. They're literally just like bolted into this cargo rack. This is
Yeah.
just a like standard cargo rack you'd get for a truck like this. And what we did is we drilled holes and bolted everything in here. So it's super sturdy. I mean, these panels like do not move at all, even when you're on the highway. Another cool thing on the fan here, it's got this like black rain shield on it. So you can actually be driving in the rain and it's not going to suck water in even if it's on. And even when it stopped, like we were in a giant thunderstorm and no water got in at all.
Excellent.
So yeah, it's a pretty sweet setup.
And put a hole in the roof for that.
And I cut a hole in the roof for that. Yeah.
I would assume so.
Which now looks pretty clean, but originally it was pretty scary to do.
That's amazing. So we're gonna keep in touch with you guys over this journey, I hope.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
where can people keep in touch with you if they want to join in as well?
Yeah. So we just sort of are setting that all up right now.
I almost didn't ask. I didn't know if it was live.
No, it's cool. We're running under the name the Pivoteers. The idea being, sometimes in your life you have to make a pivot towards a sort of positive outcome. So we're setting up a website, IG, all that. We'll definitely send out all the info, but we're really excited to be repping LFOD on the road because it's all about that live free or die mentality.
We're in the search of freedom. We don't want to be tied to things or places or like offices or.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you this then. Each of you one at a time.
Yes.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
What does live free or die mean to you?
Oh, to me, I would say, as an American, it means that you're free to be and do as you please. But it's also, I think, in our generation, can be looked at a lot differently too, of just not being tied to expectations that are set by like the society or like your parents or even the people that are around you, and really believing and trusting in yourself enough to be able to do things that make you feel free, which I feel like everyone knows what that feeling is and loses it often. And it's scary to have that feeling, but if you don't, then why even exist?
All right.
Wow. Getting deep on it.
It's supposed to. I mean, it's a powerful phrase.
It's a powerful phrase. I see it as like a mentality to sort of live by every day in whatever form it needs to be in for you, right? Like this is like how we've expressed it right now, like physically with this van and this trip. But really, it's just like going out there and sort of seeing what you can do to challenge yourself, to not be complacent, to not be comfortable, and to live deliberately rather than allowing, you know, other forces to tell you what to do or to sort of influence your behavior. So, I mean, that's what it's all about for me.
All right.
It's also my first time in New Hampshire ever.
Welcome.
Today.
Welcome.
It's beautiful.
Today.
Yeah, right
it's
now.
a big day.
We'll have to spend more time on the return trip.
Yeah, I'm excited to go check out Portsmouth though.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. No, thank you. I appreciate sharing your story with us, and I can't wait to follow the journey. And
Definitely.
thank you.
Thanks, guys.